After a night of passion, Gillian says goodbye to her boyfriend Spencer, an astronaut who is leaving on a space mission. The next day, Gillian watches the rocket take off and notices the windows shaking. Sometime later, Gillian is teaching her class when she's suddenly interrupted by a call from NASA. They connect her to the rocket, so she and Spencer can share a few words. After work, Gillian starts preparing dinner at home with her sister Nan. Suddenly she accidentally cuts her finger when she sees on the news that the rocket had an accident. At that moment, an employee from NASA called Reese comes to pick her up, explaining nobody knows if the astronauts aren't alive. At NASA, Gillian hugs Natalie, the wife of the other astronaut in Spencer's mission. Soon it's confirmed that the astronauts are alive and NASA is in the process of bringing them back. Apparently they were doing some repairs outside the rocket when suddenly there was an explosion and they lost contact for 2 minutes. The astronauts drifted behind the shuttle for a few moments before NASA turned it around 180 degrees to rescue them. On a big screen, they play the landing of the shuttle to confirm the men are fine. Later at the hospital, Gillian watches her unconscious husband while the doctor confirms his vitals are fine and he has no brain damage, so they can only wait until he wakes up. However, Natalie's husband Alex is an older man and his heart may not survive the stress of the accident. The next morning, Spencer finally wakes up and is happy to reunite with Gillian. Meanwhile, Alex is talking about the incident in his sleep, revealing they saw something before the explosion. Suddenly, he wakes up and sees Natalie at the window before he starts having a seizure. The doctors rush in and have to sedate him to calm him down, but this only causes a heart attack. For a second he appears to be dead, but the doctors bring him back with the defibrillation. When Natalie turns around, she notices that Spencer and Gillian also watched the whole thing. A few days later, the astronauts are given an award during a special event. Gillian chats with Natalie, who points out it's strange that their husbands never talk about the accident, almost as if it didn't happen. After the event, Spencer tells Gillian that he's quit his astronaut job and has taken an executive position at an aerospace firm. This company is in New York, so they'll have to move there, which shocks Gillian because Spencer hates big cities. She's sad to lose her friend and her job but agrees to do it to support her husband. While the couples chat, Reese watches them from afar. Sometime later, the kids throw a little goodbye party for Gillian, and that night, the couple's friends surprise them with a huge celebration. Gillian notices that Alex looks uncomfortable and keeps arguing with Natalie. He kisses her rather aggressively against her will, but when she pushes him off, he starts coughing blood. As he freaks out, Alex runs around the party looking for Spencer, only to suddenly collapse and die on top of a table. The next day, NASA holds a press conference to discuss Alex's death. Reporters want to know if this is related to the space accident and if Spencer is in danger as well, but a NASA doctor assures them that all tests indicate Spencer is perfectly healthy and Alex's death is unrelated to the mission. During the funeral, Gillian tries to comfort her friend. However, Natalie insists on commenting on Alex's